They had waited for hours in the blazing sun, 250,000 people, the biggest crowd Rawalpindi had ever seen. It's been the same in every town Benazir Bhutto has visited, jubilant, happy crowds. The procession that escorted Miss Bhutto into Rawalpindi was in a carnival mood. This city, adjacent to the capital, is the headquarters of the army. The homes of General Zia and his Prime Minister are here. But still the people turned out in force to greet her. "We are your army," they chanted. Her supporters released doves, symbols of happiness and prosperity. Miss Bhutto seems relaxed, despite her grueling schedule. It frequently takes her procession 12 hours to reach a meeting place. She's made some of her speeches at dawn, after standing all night as her truck moves at a snail's pace through villages and towns packed with people. How does she feel about the response? The rallies are well organized by Miss Bhutto's party. Their own marshals keep the crowd in order. The security forces have stayed away from her meetings. The numbers and the emotions are undeniable. But the question is, how can these people's referendums, as Miss Bhutto calls them, be translated into real political power? Many observers of the political scene here, men like Ayaz Amir, leader writer for the paper Dawn, feel that to make a real impact, Miss Bhutto must change her strategy. The government is showing signs of nervousness. Miss Bhutto's procession was rerouted to avoid both General Zia's house and the jail where her father, the former Prime Minister, was executed by Zia's martial law regime. Government ministers admit that Miss Bhutto has a mass following, but insist they still have the majority of the people's support. Miss Bhutto presents President Zia and his government with an intractable problem. Having emphasized that her freedom to speak is a sign of Pakistan's newfound democracy, it's difficult to ignore her demand that the wishes of the masses should prevail and the government should hold an election. The size of the crowd suggests that Miss Bhutto would then win a sizable number of seats, if not the majority. While there is the possibility of some accommodation between her and members of the civilian government, she has made it clear there can never be room for General Zia, the man who executed her father. Jane Corbin, ITN, Rawalpindi.